I hope it's not too obvious in this video, but as I'm recording this, I have multiple sores in my mouth. Unfortunately, I've been having more and more these last couple of days. I have a good hunch on why I've been having sores in my mouth. I've been staying up late to view a few events in the night sky, and then to write a bunch of computer games. And I've been chatting with a girl halfway around the world because I've been worried about the status of the United States, and I want to marry somebody to leave the country, and obviously I'm working remotely. I haven't really been taking good care of myself. But this video is not about that. That's something I'll have to work on. This video is about understanding your limitations in various circumstances. You see, earlier today, I had to talk to my boss on Zoom. And from previous experience, I know that when I have mouth sores, I tend to want to get through with what I want to say as quickly as possible. And sometimes the words don't even come out correctly. About 4 months ago, I had a sore just like the one I had now. I was talking to my mom, and I don't know if this is age related, but my mom used to be very patient. And lately, she hears one thing and it's like a tsunami has opened. And sometimes if she had just listened to 2 more words, she would have understood the 8 questions that she asked me. It was very frustrating, especially when my mouth was already sore. I said something that was interpreted incorrectly, and she got very sensitive to it. And I couldn't even apologize. She rattled for 10 minutes. Couldn't even apologize to her. And so earlier today when I was talking to my boss, I made sure to give myself, I counted to 6 in my mind. I chose 6 seconds because it was like temporal distancing in the conversation, kind of like social distancing, but with time instead of space. And he would finish asking a question, and in my head I would count to 6. It kind of also gave my mouth a little bit of a break too. And finally, when I realized that my mouth was acting up a lot more than I had hoped, I told him that I would email him back. I explained to him that I need to think about this. Let me email you back. And I composed the email, and that was good. And it just goes to show you have to know your limitations. Earlier today, I shot a video about a New Year's resolution I hope to renew in 2021, which is to normalize my relationship with food. Now, last year, when I first made the resolution, there were certain circumstances that I knew would be tricky. Now, I didn't swear them off, but I knew I needed to be more guarded in those circumstances, right? Obviously, mouth sore is a paradise for me because I have to think very hard before I could eat anything at all. But there are certain circumstances that were tricky in terms of not eating while doing them. For example, going on vacation, which is ironic because I often ruin a lot of vacations from my food cravings. When I was lonely, and fortunately, the events of the year forced me to learn how to eat properly when I'm lonely. So I encountered that head on, but I screwed up the first couple of times. Anyways. It just goes to show you have to know your limitations, but don't be afraid of them. Just know that they exist and do them, but with your guard up. Thanks for watching.